What's up everyone? Subscribe my channel because today we're diving into one of the most mind-bending, physics-defying, wallet-melting engineering achievements ever unleashed onto asphalt, the Bugatti Chiron and its legendary 0-400-0 run. This isn't just a car. This isn't just numbers. This is what happens when human ambition punches through every limit we thought existed, and engineers decide to look the laws of nature in the face and say, we're going to do it anyway. So buckle up, because this story is as wild as the speed itself. Imagine standing next to a machine that looks like it was carved by speed itself. A hypercar with the presence of a fighter jet, the precision of a Swiss watch, and the price tag of a mansion you'll never finish paying for. The Chiron is the kind of car that doesn't ask for attention, it demands it. When that engine wakes up, it doesn't just start, it announces. The sound is deeper than thunder and sharper than a turbine, like the earth itself is bracing for impact. You feel it in your chest before the wheels even turn. Now picture this, a stretch of runway long enough to make an airport jealous, conditions perfect, air still, the Chiron sitting there like a loaded crossbow. A masterpiece of carbon fiber, aerospace-grade engineering, and raw, unapologetic power. Underneath that sculpted body waits the beast, an 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine pushing out a ridiculous 1,500 horsepower. That's not just power, that's controlled chaos. And today, it's about to prove something the world had never seen done so cleanly, so brutally, and so fast. 0 to 400 kilometers per hour and back to 0 in one single run. The moment the driver launches the Chiron, it's like time stretches. There's no hesitation, no lag, no buildup, just instant violence. The tires claw at the asphalt as the world becomes a blur. At 100 kilometers per hour, the Chiron isn't even trying yet. At 200, you can almost feel the car slicing through the air like a heated knife through silk. At 300, most supercars would already be tapping out, begging for mercy. But the Chiron? It's just entering its comfort zone. This is a car built to murder resistance. Every millisecond is filled with the scream of turbines, the roar of combustion, and the feeling that the horizon is rushing toward you faster than your brain can comprehend. Then comes the number that almost feels like fiction, 400 kilometers per hour. 400. A speed so extreme that most commercial airplanes are taking off around the same range, a speed where air becomes a wall, a speed where even the tiniest imperfections matter. But the Chiron holds steady, locked in line, stable, planted, brutally efficient. And it reaches that 400 mark as if it's simply checking off another item on a list. But here's where the insanity becomes art, because anyone can go fast. The miracle is stopping. The moment the driver slams the brakes, the car's character changes entirely, not from a predator to prey, but from a missile to a parachute deploying. Carbon ceramic brakes the size of pizza pans clamp down with ferocity, glowing hotter than molten metal. The air brake snaps upward, adding massive drag, pushing the rear downward like a hammer of gravity. The entire machine digs into the tarmac, shrinking hundreds of kilometers per hour in a matter of seconds. The forces are so intense, the driver's vision tightens. The Chiron goes from 400 kilometers per hour to a complete stop so quickly it feels like time reverses. One moment you're outrunning the wind, the next you're standing still, surrounded by nothing but the smell of hot brakes and disbelief. All of it, 0 to 400 to 0, done in only a handful of heartbeats. That's not a run, that's a full-body experience. It's the kind of thing that redefines what a car can be. You're not just watching speed, you're witnessing engineering push itself right to the brink. You're seeing physics bent to the will of human imagination. And the best part? The Chiron does it with elegance. No drama, no shaking, no instability. Pure composure at the edge of impossibility. And when Bugatti released the footage, the world stopped. Car enthusiasts froze. Engineers nodded with respect. Competitors clenched their teeth because this wasn't just a video. It was a message. A message that Bugatti still reigns in a kingdom where speed isn't just measured in numbers, but in courage, innovation, and precision. Think about what it takes to build something like this. Thousands of hours of wind tunnel testing, materials designed to survive temperatures hotter than exhaust pipes, aerodynamics so perfectly calculated that at full speed, the car presses itself to the ground with literal tons of downforce. Computers constantly monitoring throttle, air pressure, torque distribution, and shock travel, making micro adjustments faster than your nervous system can react. Even the tires had to be X-rayed individually to ensure they wouldn't disintegrate at speeds that turn rubber into liquid. Everything about this car screams perfection. The craftsmanship inside, beautiful enough to make luxury brands jealous. The curves outside, sculpted to cheat the wind like a phantom. The feeling it gives, priceless. This isn't transportation, it's a celebration of what's possible when nothing is off limits. And the price, of course, reflects that. The Bugatti Chiron is the pinnacle of automotive excess, a machine so expensive that even millionaires blink. But it's not just the money, it's what the money represents. This is the result of the world's greatest automotive minds aligning with a single goal: create something the world will never forget. And they did. So, if you're watching this right now, you're witnessing much more than a car breaking a record. You're witnessing a statement. A demonstration that even in a world full of limits, someone is always willing to push further. Someone is always ready to break the boundaries of imagination. Someone is always ready to say, we can go faster. And that's why the Bugatti Chiron 0 to 400 to 0 run will always be legendary. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the greatest achievements in automotive history, make sure you like the video, drop a comment, and what's up everyone? Subscribe my channel so you don't miss the next insane machine we're breaking down. The world of cars never sleeps, and neither do we. Let's keep pushing limits together.